This Blakk, let me do it again. Damn. Yo, this is Blakk North, and this is the Blakk Word. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your man Blakk North, and we got a lot of things to talk about today. So before we even start, I'm gonna turn my head backwards because this might get a little rough for y'all, bruh. Okay, I'm getting in the catcher's mitt position because what I'm about to throw out might come back in some old negative kind of way from males and females. You know what I'm saying? So the subject of today is, do you think child support is fair to either men or women who are paying child support? Okay. Ooh, toughy, right? It's real tough. So the thing is about child support is supposed to be made for us to receive, whichever parent is receiving it, is to help the kid with whatever needs they have, you know, with the one parent they're living with, that the other parent will help take care of that child. So I'm thinking I'm in the gist of what that means. You know what I'm saying? Now, however, what ends up happening is that some guys, mostly gentlemen, end up paying child support, and they feel that it's unfair because when they pay for the child support, the child is not getting what the child needs. Therefore, some men, and not all, but some men are actually paying extra to help the child too. Okay. That means, you know, clothes, that could be, you know, school stuff, all kind of things. You know what I mean? Because the initial money that's going to them is being spent by the mother on her needs rather than the child's needs. So to tackle this fairly, we also have it where sometimes women are going through this too, where the mom is paying child support because of whatever situation. It's very rare, but it does happen. So here's the issue. How do we, as a collective people, understand what child support is for? Do it need to be cracked down on? Are there fathers that shouldn't have to pay child support? And here's another ringer for you. If you are proven to not be the father, but the child, you've been taking care, let's say, for instance, let's give you an example. There was a guy who was I think he was in Arkansas, and he was married to his wife, and his wife cheated on him. She had the kids, she got pregnant, had the kids, everything. But when he went to the hospital with one of his children to do some kind of blood, check or something to that effect, he found out the kid wasn't even his. So he definitely confronted the wife. He instantly divorced her because she cheated on him. But the judge decreed that he had to pay child support for both the children, although he was not the father and his wife cheated on him. And the judge said was because the judge, I guess, put it in these terms, because the children knew that he was the only father that they had in their life, that he has to pay child support. Talk about double whammy. You feel me? Your wife cheated, you got a divorce, now you got to pay for kids that ain't even yours. How is that fair? See what I'm saying? Now, then you have some women who say, I'm not working and I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And they go and call child support and say, I need an increase people in child support. And when they say that, well, guess what they do? They go after the guy and they check the guy's records and see how much money he's making and everything. And they increase the child support. Now, let me ask you something. If two people had this baby, how is it that the woman gets sole custody of the child without nobody going to court? How does that work? Is that fair? What if the man wants to take care of the child regardless, and they just can't get along in the household or whatever the reason is? How is it that because the woman gives birth, that the man is automatically eliminated as the sole parent of that child, meaning the sole parent that takes care of the kid? That don't make no kind of sense to me. If you having this baby it takes two to make this baby now. If it takes two to make this child, why is it only one that gets child support automatically, or they automatically get sole custody? Ask yourself that question. Is that fair? Now, there are fathers who have been loyal, faithful, took care of their family, take care of their kids, are really, really looking forward to taking care of their children. And then you have women who use the kids against the father by taking the child away for umpteenth years, by telling the child all kind of things about their dad, getting boyfriends who they just got with involved in this situation, and where the man is the father is fighting a new boyfriend, and all he wanted to do was see his kids in the first place. Or here's one for you. You go buy your kids some shoes. The woman says she needs shoes for the kids. You get these shoes, but it's not the shoes that she wants you to get the children. But they're shoes. You got the right shoes. They're comfortable on their feet. Kids are wearing, kids gonna dog shoes because they're kids. They're playing in the shoes. They're running in the mud. So we're gonna get some shoes that's gonna last them. But the mother feels that, oh, that's not enough. We've seen this a lot on Facebook, okay? A lot of women use their kids as weapons against the fathers. Now, ladies, I'm about to get on the flip side of that. How about the fathers who don't want to pay child support, who just leave? Or you the dad who always want to cause drama with the new boyfriend, even though that new boyfriend taking care of your kids. You want to cause drama. Then you get into another situation where the family members want to cause more drama with the child support. You see where it's all going, everybody? It's like it's negative after negative after negative after negative. And the only person that's suffering is the kid. Okay? So the question is, how do we resolve our situations? Even though we may not get along, we came together to make the kid. We got along enough to make the child. But here we got problems that now we can't stand each other, and we use the kid as a bargaining chip between the two. That's not cool. Because when a child sees that, what you think that child's gonna think? How you think it's gonna shape and develop their mind? How you think they're gonna be when they get out into the world of today, and how they're gonna, adapt to all that? It gets nuts, y'all. And that's why we got kids that's doing shootings and doing all these kind of crazy things, because they don't have a strong home structure. Even if you are separated from home or you're not together, whatever, do this for the kid's sake. You feel what I'm saying? See, child support is supposed to help the child, not help you to advance, but to help the child to advance. And I know what you're going to say. Well, if I have these things, I'm spending all this money on her and this and him and all that, and I'm doing this, that, and the third. I understand that. True enough. But again, nobody asked you to use your money. That's what the child support money is for, to help the child, not to help you look good or get you that Prada purse you've been wanting to get, or you trying to maintain or do this or do that. Another thing, guys lose their jobs sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. So sometimes you might get laid off. You might get this. Have you ever once tried to go talk to the guy? And I know, I understand. Sometimes you can't talk to him. They want to come at you stupid or whatever. But at least you make an attempt to talk to the man and say, hey, look, did you lose your gig? Okay, well, check this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you find another job. Try that. Hey, they hiring over here where I'm at. Try that. Why is it that we can't seem to try to help each other, but we always want to dog each other? We quick to hate, but we're not quick to love or help? That's crazy. If you know that man is trying to keep a job, he can't help if that job laid him off. What he supposed to do? He's going to go look for another job. Do you know that some jobs will not hire you just because you got laid off from another job and they don't have a need for that position? Or did you know that some of the times the reason why people get laid off is because the company is trying to cut back on their employee expenses? Did you not know that? Yes, employment is an expense, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bill. Okay? Again, some of these things happen, and it does happen to quite a bit of, I can't even begin to put it into words for you. It happens a lot to not just men, but it happens to women too. When you lose a job, ladies, you able to go to get a job. Okay, you hustle. You know you got to do this. You got to do that. If you a man that knows that woman lost her gig, okay, don't come off with the whole, well, I'm sending you child support and I'm doing this. Help her find a job too. It worked both ways. It's for the better good of the child, not for yourself. Understand that. I think we get into this mind frame where I'm taking you to child support, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that to you and everything. And all you doing is making that person hate you even more. Learn how to communicate with each other, man. Do it for the kids. Do it for the simple fact that you got to raise this child together. Most of the reason why some of these dudes won't stay at home is because you're too busy trying to dog them all the time. Stop dogging your man. Your man is you supposed as a queen, it's what you call yourself, a queen. I don't care what color you is. If you're a queen, you are supposed to help your king rise back up again. And men, if you're a king, you're supposed to do the same thing for your queen. Get off this whole mess about who did what to who. Or you don't like that person because of this, that, and the third. Look, you laid down with them. Nobody ain't tell you to put a gun to your head and said you had to, but you did, nonetheless. So in this scenario, I hope that y'all can come to understand that it's better for y'all to agree than it is for y'all to be fighting. Because fighting don't get nothing. Nothing. It don't get nothing accomplished, get nothing done. And let's just face it, ladies, you're going to have some deadbeat dads out there. He want to be a deadbeat dad? Let him go be a deadbeat dad. Because I guarantee you, when he has to face his child in later years, it won't be good. Because he going to reach out to that kid, and that kid probably ain't going to want nothing to do with him. But don't wish for that. And don't go talking bad about the man either if he do decide to be that. You know what I'm saying? Raise your child to be positive, to think positive, to be strong. We need more strong kids out here because as you can see, the world is going up in chaos right now. We need that. We need it badly. So ladies, don't sit and be ratchet. Don't be all hood. Don't be all ghetto about it. Be of a more positive mind about it. Do what is necessary to take care of your child. And men, do the same thing for your children too. Take care of your kids. If you can lay down and have that kid, you can take care of that kid. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't, then stop going out here making them. That's how I feel. So with that being said, I'm telling y'all, use child support for what it's for, to help the child, not you, the child. Okay? And stop blaming each other on who's wrong or who's right, or trying to go to court and prove some craziness in front of a judge who don't even know neither one of you. Okay? Stop trying to feel sorry for yourself and start uplifting yourself to uplift your child. And for all you brothers out there, take care of your kids. All right? Again, you made them, take care of them, and stop making excuses, man. You know what I mean? Stop, just stop, okay? If you can't get a job, then ladies, help your man find a job. Help them to find a job. Don't give me that it ain't my responsibility. It may not be, but does it help your child? Or do you just want to sit back in the cut and be like, I don't know, he don't want to do this, he don't want to do that, he did it. You want to keep doing that? I think it'd be better for you to help. Don't you think? Anyway, so that's my little piece on that. You know what I mean? Because I know what it's like because I've experienced it. And I know what it's like because I had it done to me as a kid. OK, so it doesn't matter. As long as you hold on to that hate and you hold on to that madness, it ain't going to do nothing but destroy you. he can go to jail about 1,000 times, get a felony, because they're giving those out now for child support, right? You can do that all day. How is it going to benefit your child? Think about that for a second. How is it going to benefit your child? So with that being said, I hope you got what I'm saying out of this. I hope you understand where I'm coming from on that, because we need to be more structured with our kids. We need to be a more part of our children's lives and pass on those experiences to them kids so they don't fall in the same pitfalls or whatever that we did. OK? And start choosing your mates a little bit better. Hell, do an interview if you got to, because this is your life you're talking about. All right. This your man Blakk North. Without that, before I go, okay, as you can see, I got on one of our t-shirts, the Blakk Word. That's right. We got shirts, baby. 62 and counting. We had 2 people won these shirts. OK, you can go to Blakk Word on Facebook to see who won. And once you crack the code, the first person that cracks the code, that's it. For that shirt, the contest is over. If you can crack the code to one of our shirts, the shirt is on me. I'll pay for your shirt. However, we do still sell the shirts, okay? But you still won't get the code to it. You still got to figure it out, all right? So make sure you check out our tees, right? As you can see, I'm wearing one right now. I had to have my own. I just wanted to look fashionable for y'all today. Anyway. This your man Blakk North. This is the Blakk Word. Make sure you follow the links that you see right up under me. Make sure you check out www.blacknorth.us. Okay. Also hit my mans up, yhimages.com. Make sure you check that out. Also, we got a lot of things going on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So you might want to look for me on there. I'm telling you, we got a lot of stuff going down. Check out the music I'm doing. Also, check out the shirts. We got so many people ordering shirts. It's like, it's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been nuts. All right. Again, check us out. This is your man Blakk North. This is the Blakk Word. Peace.